Robot and Zombie. The inexplicable snowstorm confusion adventure of cold calculations and warp-wit snow fell in soft whispers, blanketing New Haven streets with a deceptive calmness. Amid the tranquil winter setting, the duo, Robot and Zombie, trudged along, woefully lost. The picturesque colonial buildings stood like silent spectators, watching the odd couple in their latest misadventure. "I told you I knew a shortcut," Robot snapped, his small mechanical frame bustling with agitation. His black death metal t-shirt flapped loosely under his jacket, and he shoved his flannel deeper into his waistband. Zombie, as usual, gave no response except for an occasional, guttural moan. His Slayer shirt clung to him like the last vestige of dignity, the cold doing little to phase his undead form. "Did you hear me, Z?" Robot's voice pitched. "I know everything. I'm like a human compass, except better. 'Cause I'm not even human." Zombie, head tilted to one side, stared blankly ahead, his mouth opened slightly, and for a moment, Robot worried his head might become Zombie's next snack. "Close that trap. We've got bigger problems, like this town." Robot gestured wildly at the immaculate rows of shops and cafes. New Haven in winter was all holiday lights and wreaths, far too festive for Robot's tastes. In his mind, it was practically a conspiracy of cheer against him. The duo wandered into a town square, where a group of teenagers loitered near the statue of a historical figure. Spotting potential victims for his scheming, Robot's face lit up in a mischievous grin. "There," Robot whispered, jabbing a metal finger in the direction of the teens. "Perfect marks. Watch this, Z. I'll dazzle them, then get us something to eat, or maybe steal their lunch money. Either way, we win." Zombie moaned. As they approached, one of the teenagers, Cathy, rolled her eyes the moment she spotted them. "Oh, great. Look, it's the idiot Robot and his pet corpse." "Excuse me?" Robot squawked, puffing his chest out. "I am the mastermind of this operation. I don't need validation from some plebeian like you." Cathy smirked. "Plebeian? Really? Yeah, that's right. I use big words." Robot snapped back, glaring up at her from his shorter height. "You wouldn't understand, you're all sheep." Zombie, meanwhile, inched closer to Cathy, opening his mouth slowly. She sidestepped him with practiced ease, having dealt with his head-biting attempts before. "Knock it off, Z," Cathy said, nudging him lightly in the shoulder. "You're not eating anyone today." "Eat." "Today?" Zombie repeated in a low growl. "See? He agrees." Robot grinned, pleased that, for once, Zombie's behavior seemed like backing him up. Vanessa, another teen, joined the group, eyeing Zombie with curiosity. "Hey, Z, why don't you ditch this bucket of bolts and come hang with us?" Excuse me, miss?" Robot interjected, doing his best to look authoritative, which wasn't hard considering his usual sleazy demeanor. "He's with me. Besides, I run this town. Everyone knows that." Vanessa rolled her eyes. "Run the town? You're not even from here. You're just lost." Robot's face turned a deeper shade of rage. "Lost? Please. I got us exactly where I wanted us to be. It's all part of my master plan." Zombie tilted his head at Robot, repeating, "Plan." Robot shot him a look. "Yeah, a plan. And if you would just stick with it, Z, instead of trying to eat everyone, maybe we'd." At that moment, Ben Corbin appeared, his preppy outfit practically shimmering with entitlement. "What's going on here? Why are you losers even talking to these freaks?" Robot's eyes narrowed. "Who you Callan freaks, you overgelled cardigan wearing?" "Poser." Ben, completely ignoring Robot's outburst, focused on Zombie. "Hey, does this guy even talk?" Robot growled, his temper snapping. "Oh, that's it. I've had it with this town and its stupid rich kids. Z, let's show them how we handle disrespect." Zombie, still mumbling disrespect, lurched forward, arms outstretched. Robot was already imagining a quick brawl, with him heroically winning, of course. But that fantasy quickly shattered as Ben, Cathy, and the others easily dodged Zombie's slow movements. Ben, unimpressed, gave Robot a sharp shove, sending him crashing into a snowbank. "Yeah, run this town, huh?" Ben laughed, shaking his head. "You can't even stand up straight." Zombie, still focused on Ben's head, made another half-hearted attempt at a bite, but a quick nudge from Cathy sent him stumbling backward. Cathy leaned down over the snow-covered robot, who was struggling to stand. "Face it, little robot," Cathy said. "You're not the big deal you think you are." Robot, face red with humiliation and cold, spat out a mouthful of snow. "This town. This stupid, lame town. It's all part of the conspiracy. They're trying to keep me down." As Robot continued to rant about how he was clearly being held back by sinister forces, a snowball struck him square in the face. Ben, laughing, had taken the opportunity to escalate the fun. "That's it," Robot shrieked, standing up, snow dripping from his metal frame. "War. This is war. War," Zombie echoed, though with far less conviction. But before Robot could retaliate, he slipped once again, face first into the snow. The teens, barely able to contain their laughter, walked away, leaving Robot muttering and shaking his fists. "I'll remember this," Robot yelled after them, though his threats fell on deaf ears. "You think you can just walk away from me? I'm a force of nature." Zombie, sensing the action was over, plodded over to Robot and began trying to stick his head in his mouth again. "Oh, not now, Z," Robot groaned. "This was all part of the plan. Next time, we'll get them. We just need strategy and food and maybe weapons, or at least something better than snow." Zombie grunted in agreement, then fell silent, staring off into the snowy expanse of New Haven. "Let's get out of here," Robot mumbled, brushing the snow off his ripped jeans. "This town's not ready for us." And with that, the duo trudged off into the snow, defeated but not deterred, their antics far from over.